Guys, welcome back to the 23rd episode of the Two Brits, One Yank podcast. Now, as you can see, we are back, baby.
We're back in person.
I'm back reunited with my boy.
Hey, it might not even be the 23rd. We have no way of checking at this point because our friendly editor, Sol Andrew Smith, is not with us today. But yeah, you know, if we've gotten it wrong, at least we're back together. And
We've had some day.
Oh my God.
To be fair, to be even doing this right now, I don't know how we've done it. We've had some day. The plan was to get the other Brit back in. However, due to the day we've had, and we'll come on to it, that brother's now on the way back to Bristol, and it is currently 4:20. I got a flight to catch in 3 hours.
Yeah,
So I mean, try and bang out a couple of episodes right now. But should I tell him about the day, or like how do we go about this, bro?
I mean, I think I don't even know what to do, bro. I'm so knackered from the day that we've just had. We've been up since 9, and this is probably the first time that we've sat down to actually do the pod. We were supposed to have 2 pods done by 12 today.
Yeah.
And we're just starting now. Yeah, so why don't you give them, as it's your fault as to why we're in this position.
Where do I even start? Right, so the plan was, in fact, my mind's gone blank.
All right, you know what? I'll cook for us real quick.
But like how, where was we going earlier? We wasn't going to watch Tops.
No, we were going to Tops' house to get the equipment.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. So there we go. I'll take over.
Okay, my boy's going to cook.
So anyway, I haven't got a front door key for this house. This is Auntie Deb's house, famous Auntie Deb's. This is her house. Mm-hmm. I haven't got a front door key. Giving me a back door key. So I said, sweet, say no more. So anyway, we were like, right, we got to bang out a few episodes, blah, blah, blah. The equipment is at Tops' house. Mm-hmm. So we were like, right, we'll go and pick it up. We'll get a taxi. Sol hasn't got his car, and obviously me and my boy aren't driving yet. So do you know what I mean? It's a little bit...
I'm driving. It's not in this country.
It's a little bit peak at the minute. But anyway, we said, right, let's go and get the equipment. So anyway, I've then gone to lock the back door, haven't I? Mm-hmm. But because I'm in a rush, the boys are edging me. Come on, Sam, like we got to go. Like we're on time here because Sol's got to go back to Bristol for his dad to wake up the next morning. Anyway, I've locked the door. I've left the key in the back door. So then when we've gone to get the equipment, we've then come back. I've gone to the back door, and it won't open, obviously, because the key's in the other side of the...
He's trying to shove a key into a lock with a key already in it.
So I said, right, no bother. Let me call up Auntie Debs again. Auntie Debs, who's got a spare key in the family here that we can quickly contact? Because we're running for time here. I'm feeling the pressure. The boys are fuming. Auntie Bella. Auntie Bella's what, 10 minutes up the road?
Yeah.
Say no more. I'll call Auntie Bella. Call up Auntie Bella. Haven't got a spare key, Sam. So now we start really panicking. Like we're getting to the point now where we're going to have to call a locksmith. And it's going to cost me what?
£200.
Damn, that's crazy. You think I can afford that?
I don't know. I've seen your wage bill, bro. I think you can.
No. So I said, right, no bother. Anyway, get to Auntie Deb's. No, we had breakfast with Sol's family.
We've basically sacked off the pod with Sol at this point. We've said...
Sol said he has to cut. So we've gone for breakfast. We got to meet his family. Happy days. In the meantime, we'd arranged for a locksmith to come to the house, fix the door, etc., let us in, say no more. But it was raining. And we'd booked this appointment for, an hour after the breakfast.
Yeah.
So we were going to be waiting outside in the rain. So anyway, I said, right, let's go to Auntie Bella's, chill out, have a coffee, catch up with them and the kids.
If you've noticed a theme here, there's coffee involved in everything for this boy.
Yeah, say no more. Do you know what I mean? I got a late night last night, do you know what I'm saying? I needed that coffee. Anyway, Auntie Bella's adamant she hasn't got a key. Auntie Debs phones up Auntie Bella and says, no, Beth, my cousin, is saying she gave you the key. Do you know what my auntie finds? In the little, what is it, like the little, not fish bowl, but like the little...
Yeah, just where you leave your keys.
Where you leave your keys and stuff. Do you know what she picks up? The damn key, my boy.
About 4 hours.
The damn key.
4 hours after we were locked out, we found the spare key. So as you can see, we are one Brit short because of that. But hey, everything happens for a reason.
There you go.
You know what's unfortunate about this?
Go on.
My boy's gone. And you know what happens when my boy's gone? No one's here to edit the podcast. So
just know if this is out, if you're watching this right now in the moment, just know that we've managed to finesse it and we've worked wonders here. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I swear to God, I have no idea.
Well, you're off to Ireland. It's all on me, bro.
That's kind of peak. I'm not going to lie. That's crazy.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been saying, I really want to learn. I really want to learn. But now that the time is here to learn, I'm not too sure I want to learn, bro. I can't lie.
So is the way.
But you know what? I've got some time on my hands while I'm here. So, we'll see if the editor duties will be taken over by me. I think it's only right at this point. My boy, he's got his TikTok. Yeah, he's doing the pod. He's coaching. He's playing. It's a lot on his plate. So it'll be nice.
He needed a little break.
Yeah.
And I'll all seriousness, to learn this as well, it's a life skill. We're going to need this for the way that we want to take the pod. This isn't going to, we're going to do this forever in the future. We need to be able to edit it as well.
Well, I hope we get to the point where we can have someone edit it for us because, bro, this is too much for me. I was always that kid. I could never do anything with computers, in science class or anything. This is just not my forte.
Bro, do you know how I passed my IT? I passed 3 subjects in GCSEs.
You cheated, didn't you?
Yes. I followed... Shout out my boy Sam Tanton, by the way. He might be watching this. If he is, sorry, my boy, because I copied all your work and put it into my own writing.
My boy's getting his GCSE revoked at this rate.
my boy got that cancelled. I took his GCSE. They said that he's been copying me. But I got my GCSE in IT because I copied his work. Sorry, I got 2 GCSEs. And I got 1 in PE.
But, bro, when the length of my technological expertise is when the grandparents need the HDMI changed and you change it for them, get the TV working, they think you're like Steve Jobs or something.
Bro, you see when my granddad asked me to do something on the iPhone or the iPad?
Yeah.
I feel like the man once I do it for him. And it's something so basic. So basic, I feel like the man.
Oh, bro. You know when you need something on your phone, right? And you look up a setting and you can change it with your camera and you're like, wait, my phone did this the whole time.
Yeah.
Bro, I probably know 10% of my iPhone's capability. I'm useless.
Bro, I'm telling you, go onto YouTube. If you watch the videos on what you can do with your iPhone, some of the stuff's crazy.
Yeah.
And I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just use that for WhatsApp, YouTube.
Just take it out of the box and get some Wi-Fi and plug it away. And that's it.
For Instagram and stuff like that. But actually what you can do with the camera and all. Technology's crazy, my boy.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
But where are we going with this episode? This is just sort of a catch-up episode. My boy's back in England now.
Yeah.
Came back on Wednesday?
It was the Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday. So I think this is the Sunday now. So the jet lag is, I think, really worn off by now. Thank goodness, because the first day I was here, I had a crazy flight, and I got to tell a story about the flight, bro. So I've gone on the plane, right?
Oh, with the lady.
And the woman's next to me, and I don't know why. I just didn't know the alphabet. So she's in 61H and I'm 61K, which is the window seat. And obviously I prefer that. Well, some people prefer the window. I prefer the aisle because I like to get up and stuff. And I told her, I was like, listen, I think you're in my seat. That's 61K. And mind you, I feel terrible. This is probably a 60-year-old woman. Right? And she didn't speak English. So she's just said, oh, okay, and just moved over. And I've realized midway through the flight that I've actually made a mistake. You know how I realized? They've given her a specialty dish. She must be vegan. So they've hand-delivered me a dinner. And I said, oh, great. I didn't know there was a 9 p.m. flight.
Good eats.
Yeah, it was a 9 p.m. flight. My belly was on E. It was a 9 p.m. flight. So
my boy's belly was on E. That's shachi.
Yeah. For people that don't understand, that means empty. But so it's probably 10:30 at this point. I'm like, I didn't know we were getting dinner. Great. So I've had my dinner, and as I'm kind of done with my dinner, she wakes up, I've had my dinner, and then she sees them coming around with the rest of the trolley, and then
she's looking.
I've looked. It says 61H on my tray. It's a specialty dish. You know what I did? I finished that and I just shut my eyes. I put my headphones on. I said, yeah, I'm not going to be here for this.
Put the eye mask on as well.
Oh, bro, it was so awkward. I was just looking at her like, lady, I'm so sorry. And I've just gone to bed and I mean, to be fair, she had her shoes off the whole flight. So I feel like, it's a give and take. I've done
socks on.
No socks. Oh.
I know, that's crazy. You can't be doing that.
So listen, I've taken her food and I've had to smell her feet for about 7 hours. But
that's a special type of confidence. You see, when you go onto a flight and you take your shoes off like that.
Yeah.
Oof, nah, you won't be catching me do that.
That's crazy. I know.
Not a chance.
So I didn't feel too bad because I had to smell that for about 7 hours. But yeah, so I've been back. The first night was a little tough, but now, I've been training with my boy Tops, who will actually be on the next episode. He's coming in a bit. And
bro. That's if we bang this out.
I think we will. We got about 40 minutes left, and then he'll be here. So yeah, he's been putting me through my paces. Going to do a little 6-a-side with him and his mates on the Monday, and yeah, we'll go from there. But love being back in England. The weather has been absolutely terrible. I've left. I think it was about 80 degrees in New Jersey, which is probably about 29, 30 Celsius. Oof. I was at the beach and I've come home. Oh I've called England home. Damn, that's crazy. Three Brits, no Yanks at this rate, bro.
But we get that changed.
Yeah, but yeah, the weather has just been terrible ever since I've been here. But
the weather in Ireland, bro, is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the Emerald Isle, bro. It's just been rain, right?
And I got mad love for Dublin. I love Ireland.
Yeah.
I love Dublin. But the weather in that place, bro, is constantly cloudy. I swear to God, I reckon I've been there probably 70 days. I'd say a good 12, 13 days, without exaggerating, there's been sunshine. And it's summer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's summer.
But you see, bro, I have generations of Irish skin. No wonder I'm so pale, bro. they got no vitamin D over there. I could have got, I'm wearing an Italy top. I needed some Italian in my blood somewhere.
You gotta come over.
Bro, yeah, I mean, I've been dying. I haven't been, I think when I lived here to visit Dad's family and stuff, I'd been a few times, some family weddings, but I haven't been since I'm about 7, and I would love to go back. I really like the country of Ireland. I love watching like the Irish national team, and yeah, bro, I haven't been over in ages, so I got an excuse to visit my boy now.
Bro, you got so many things to do. I'll take you through the city. You got so many nice places like down south, like Tremor and Waterford, serious spot. Yeah, I mean, not that I know how we'll get there because obviously the car situation isn't ideal. Which I'm saying.
Oh,
but no, you got lovely spots, man. Donegal, the Cliffs and Moor, Galway. Have you ever been Galway?
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
I don't even know where bro, it's so long ago. I don't even know where I've been in Ireland. I remember some country roads and a wedding, and that's it. I don't remember anything about the country, like the cities. So it'd be really nice, and I love history, and obviously it's such an old country. And you have so much history.
You'll
there.
fit right in as well because the people are just lovely.
Yeah.
And I've said it to you before.
You've always said how nice they are.
People, the viewers will know. You see, if you walk down the street in England and you lock eyes with someone, sometimes people can take that for what are you looking at me for like that?
Definitely. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't want to piss off the English people, but definitely in England.
100%. And I'll just say it straight up. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
You walk down the streets of Ireland, and I'm not messing. If someone didn't say, "Oh, what's the story?" or "How are you?" I'd be like, "What's wrong with him?"
Yeah.
Everyone speaks to you. Everyone. And it gets to the point where you'll be chilling on your own having a coffee. You just want that space and I want to listen to your music or something. People be coming up to you chatting to you. I mean, I love it because it's great and I love to talk.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm getting at. Everyone's just so kind, whereas compared to here, you walk down the streets of Maidstone, my boy, you could be fighting. Do you know what I mean?
Trust me.
You're getting robbed or you're fighting.
What was it? I had a night out last year. It was right before my ankle surgery, and I was like, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to go out.
It was after Ipswich. We were all buzzing. Yeah, it was the weekend. Yeah. It was because we went to Harry's.
Yeah. So it was after Ipswich. I think it was the week after Ipswich because I think I did drink on the night out after Ipswich. But I was sober, and so I knew very well what was going on. It wasn't a case of I didn't realize. So I've walked by, and I literally have not touched this guy, and this he's way bigger. I mean, as you know, I'm not the biggest guy, and I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's for sure. I don't need to be fighting anymore. But I've walked by this guy, haven't touched him, and he keeps following me. And he's like, do you have a problem? And I'm like, no, I don't have a problem. So I've kept walking away, and he keeps following me. Finally, I'm walking back to the group, and I've said, I've turned. I've gotten my boys near me, so I'm like, I can say this. I was like, listen, I know you want to fight. I do not want to fight you, so I'm gonna go over here. So now I've gone to my bodyguard and co-host Sam Bone.
Shout out me.
Said, damn, this brother's pretty big. I wouldn't mess with him. So I go, yeah, Boney, you see that guy over there? He really wants to fight me. Boney goes, say no more. Goes over. And what did he say again?
So I've gone over. I love telling this story. So I go over and I just I just grab him, just like, I thought he was going to be sweet with it. Like once I say to him, look, we're just together, we're having a bit of fun. I thought he'd be like, yeah, that's cool, whatever, I apologise. Damn, my boy started saying to me, he's getting leery. He's getting leery. He wants to fight. He's getting leery. I said, that's definitely not Conor. He's not getting leery. This boy just wants to scrap. And that's where it was. Like, he wasn't backing down. He didn't apologise or anything. Like, didn't say to me, don't worry about it. Like, I walked away from that thinking, I can't have you going anywhere near him, otherwise he's going to try to scrap you. Bro, and I've seen some scraps in Harry's bar.
Oh, I mean...
The place gets tipped upside down.
What about that one where it was like...
It was the same night, I swear.
Yes, it was.
The same
I wonder
night.
if he was involved, But we were out one night and there was a fight and it was about, like a 10, 15 person fight. And it was like a minute long, gets broken up. But it kept, it would break up and then it would just start again. And there's like a tent over and the tent's rattling everywhere.
The tent went 10 feet up in the air.
Oh,
I remember it because I
crazy.
was walking to the toilet. Lucas was walking towards me and when you're drunk, you just start talking absolute nonsense and you grab people and I don't know, you just talk about anything. I started chatting with him. Before I turned to me right, my boy, the umbrella's going about 10 feet up in the air. The bouncer's falling on the floor. I said, what the hell is going on here? But I remember seeing it, as I was chatting with Lucas, this kid ran past me and he bulldozed into this group of people. And I thought he was steaming, he had just lost his balance or something. Next thing you know, everyone's jumping on top of him he was crazy. But turns out it was something else. I don't want to say it on pod, but it was a bit mad. Yeah, you got to be careful when you go out, mate. But that's for anywhere.
Yeah, well, you know what?
But Maidstone especially, because the younger generation now, it just seems to be if you fight, it's cool to fight almost. Do you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy, and my parents have said this has totally changed because when they were growing up, people would go out and they would fight. No one fights. When I go out back home, there are rarely any fights.
Yeah.
And so when you guys came over, you guys were like, oh, it feels so safe going out. You don't have to be on edge. You don't have to be looking over your shoulder. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure if you want to scrap, you could find one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think especially at our age now that it's not.
It's 26 years of age. That's the last thing I want to do. Is have some sort. I've had my scraps now in Maidstone Town Centre. Undefeated, so no more. Undefeated.
The double champ does what he wants.
Say no more. But bro, I'm telling you, Maidstone's quiet. You got to be careful in Maidstone. I remember, I think it was about 3-4 years ago. There used to be this, I won't say super club, but there was this nightclub called Gallery. This place used to pop off, man. You see, when I was 18, 19, I used to buzz. You see, when I just overcome the cancer and everything. This was the spot that I was thinking about. You see, on a Tuesday, I'd be going, oh my God, I cannot wait for Saturday to go out into Gallery. This place was unbelievable. Do you know Lacey Fuller?
No.
Well, that's really awkward because I thought you would have known her. But anyway, she's a girl local to here, but it was her dad's nightclub. And I think she was on X on the Beach.
Is it Ben Fuller's sister or what?
No. No, he's a loser, that brother.
No. Don't disrespect Mansell like that. Come on, that's
true.
the boy.
That's true. I see my boy the other day as well. He was not looking drippy. That's what I'm going to say when I was there on Tuesday.
I love that brother, but he's not known for looking drippy.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway,
Sorry, continue. I was just going to say, speaking of drip, Sol and Tops' outfits last night.
We'll get a picture.
Oh my God.
That was, do you know what I mean?
They
Out of
literally
anything they could have picked.
They were twins.
We'll come on to that. In fact, we'll grill him when he comes on later
facts.
for that outfit, what he did at the stadium. But anyway, going back, Lacey Fuller, I think she was on X on the Beach or something. So she had this big reputation at the time. I mean, she still does, but everyone would go to this club because she'd promote it on socials. But about 3-4 years ago, I think Mo Stack did a performance there.
He's a rapper, right?
Yeah. Mo Stack did a performance. Please tell me it's Mo Stack. If it's not, then we'll just put in the caption below, it was such and such. But anyway, I think his boy went in with
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And anyway, there was a huge commotion after, and someone got yeah.
And that
Someone
was
got
it, right?
and then no, that was outside, I believe, and then
No, I'm saying that was the end of the club.
yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's where I'm going with the story. Like, I think just because of the backlash and how the security let one of the boys in with a straight away shut
It's
down.
crazy.
Yeah, shut down, man.
Yeah.
You got to be careful out there.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. Just mind your own business. Chat to the gal in them, as Chi says, and that's it, man. Have a good day. You don't need to be worried about fighting.
I mean, I've heard she call girls there's so many different names for like that girl. Oh, that beanie. What was he saying
I know,
last?
we could even say what he says, because kids actually won't understand the meaning of these words, because they're not rude. They're just such random. Like, a beanie? Like, what the hell is
I don't
beanie?
even know what it means.
I thought beanie was one of the hats or something.
You see, we're gonna say, like he calls girls beanies. We're gonna look beanie up, and it's gonna be something so bad.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to cut this part of the
Yeah,
pod.
bro. Like, he starts coming up with mad terminology, and I've jumped on it as well. Like, you see the boys at shows. Some of them find me hilarious, because I'll just be like spouting off like sayings and stuff that she says. And
I need some sweet ones.
Do you know what I mean? And the boys will be like, I don't say that now. But the boys will be loving it, yeah. Like, that brother is one of the funniest guys I've met in football, without a doubt.
I'll tell you what, I love football so much as a sport. Like, it's my life. But I think, and I've heard a lot of professionals say, I've actually heard Peter Crouch say it when he retired, what a lot of players will miss most when they retire. Don't get me wrong, the match day is such a great time. Mm-hmm. Training's a great time. Scoring goals is the best feeling ever. But just the day-to-day of a changing room. Bro, how long were we all together last year? How long did we stay after training? I say an hour and a half, 2 hours after every single training.
And then we'd go for coffee after.
Yeah. I mean, that was just, I don't think that's as normal.
Right.
You know, because...
What do you mean? Like, going for coffee after?
Yeah, I don't think everyone can do that. You know, players have wives, girlfriends, you know. Yeah. But that was special to us. But I'm saying, like, everywhere in a changing room, people stay for so long after. Like, those are the best memories, you know? Mm-hmm. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, those coffee clubs were different. Now I'm drinking coffee because the boy, for about a year straight, convinced me. Mm-hmm. And it finally worked, bro.
Mm-hmm. Right, we've just had, check one? The cameras were still rolling, so hopefully everything has gone to plan and it's recorded what we were just... talking about, man.
We don't have our boy Tops here to check, and we won't have him next episode as well, because it's me behind the camera.
What do you mean?
Or in front of the camera, because me here doing the episode, you know, no one's gonna be able to check.
Right? Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Look, we'll just do cuts and all, and like I said, hopefully it'll run smoothly.
Yeah.
But I want to give my boy some glow time, shall I say?
Yeah, it's that time of the episode, you know, we're going to talk.
My boy's just taking over just like that.
I mean, bro, I get excited when I talk about the subject. You know me.
And I want to tell my Haaland story as well.
That is one of the funniest. Because we FaceTime, 3 or 4 times a week? Like, I'll just call this guy for like 2 minutes with a question. Next thing you know, we've been on FaceTime for like an hour. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, gotta go. But, yeah, so obviously the 2 Brits, 1 Yank, FPL League. We ended up, my goal was to get 100 people in it. We ended up getting about 150.
Really?
Which has been so sick.
Sorry, bro. I had some fans shout me the other day. I mean, it was after the first round. Who did we play? Bohemians. Yeah. And I was warming up at half time and he shouted over to me, my dad's top of the 2 Brits, 1 Yank leaderboard.
No way.
Swear to God.
Yeah, I should have grabbed the 2 people's names who are above me in the league. I should have given them a shout out. But you know what? It's international break, so by the time this is out, it won't have changed. Well, to those 2 guys, congratulations. But hey, it's a long season. It's a long season ahead. Mm-hmm. But my team's doing all right. I'm better at this point in the season than I was last year, and I ended up finishing like top 6K. So hopefully I continue going well. There's a couple players I want to get in, but you know it's hard.
Are you going to reveal that?
No. I'm not giving them hints.
You're such a loser, man. Why are you so passionate about this?
You know what, bro? Because one day I'm going to be a prem manager from winning FPL. I'm going to go to a club, no managerial experience, be like, listen.
Yeah.
Look, number 1 in the world.
I feel you. You see those brothers now who are getting jobs from the Football Manager?
Yeah.
That's going to be you.
That'll be me, bro.
Because you finished what? Top 6,000 last year?
There's only 5,999 managers ahead of me, bro.
That's
Once I get rid of all those brothers, hey, I'll be the next candidate.
Thanks.
But no, I love playing that game because what I really like, obviously being a Chelsea supporter, like I follow them religiously and I watch all the games, but it keeps you in tune with, I don't know, I found myself watching Nottingham Forest versus Southampton the other week because I had Chris Wood.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? So, but yeah, my team's doing well. The two guys above me have both played triple captain as well, so I haven't used a chip yet.
No, he's been saying that as well.
It's true, bro.
Yeah,
So out of the 9
He's
chip
told me
players,
about 10 times. I know it's true.
it doesn't get any less true, does it?
Yeah, facts. Do you know what I mean?
I have to say, I've obviously gotten these guys into it because you didn't play last season, did you?
No.
Oh my God. This guy calls me and says, have you seen the news? I'm like, what? Haaland's out 8 weeks. Do you want to tell them what happened?
Right, first of all, I'm just going to straight up say, Slow Sports News. Now, seriously, if you're watching this now, come off the episode, go onto Twitter and mute them. And you don't want to see any of their stuff. Because like my boy said, it was after a game.
It was after the first game.
It was after, yeah. It was after one of our games. And I remember I said, right, I'm actually going to dedicate some time to this. We've set up a league. I'm going to do it properly. Comes up on my Twitter, Haaland's out for 8 weeks. Now, people probably saw it because it went pretty viral. But anyway, out for 8 weeks, done something to his foot. So I said, right, let me be quick with this and change him out real quick. Otherwise, he's not going to get me any points tomorrow. Take him out, bang. Chris Wood in. Say no more. I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean? And he cost me less as well, so I think I got some money in the bank.
Got about 9 mil left over.
Yeah. Call up Connor. I say, my boy, make sure you take out Haaland because you had him as well.
Yeah.
I said, he's injured, out for 8 weeks. My boy said, huh? I said, what do you mean? He said, nah, bro. He said, I don't think that's true. I go onto Twitter. It's under Slow Sports News. Do you know what he does the next day? Bangs a hat-trick against Ipswich. Do you know what Chris Wood did? Nothing.
You know what he did next week?
You're damn right I know what he did the next week. Bagged another hat-trick. That's me, done. Cut out. 3 weeks in. See you later.
Chris Wood did score at least.
He did. And he did score, but I think Arsenal lost. No, Arsenal drew. And Raya only got 2 points. I think I finished the total on like 49 points or something. Like, it's awful. So.
What about that Declan Rice red card in that Brighton game? Did you see that?
Bro, I do get it. He was on the yellow.
Oh, I actually think he deserves it because he's gone down and like tried to get the other guy a red. I think if he had done it and not gone down, it would have been like, okay, you know what? That's a bit harsh. Yes. But because he's tried to buy a red card for someone else, I actually do think he deserves a red. But it's just I've never seen anything like it. It's and especially because it's Arsenal. Listen, if that happens to Enzo Fernandez, like, I'm fuming.
Bro, you haven't seen anything like it? Henry Lansbury for Luton against Ryan Manning when he was at QPR.
No, I haven't seen.
You've never seen that video? A football fan like you've never seen that video?
Maybe I have, but
my boy. No, you would. You remember it straight away.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly like that. But Henry Lansbury knows exactly what he's doing, and he boots him. Like,
no! I have seen that.
But he boots him. How my boy's shin stayed intact, I do not know. He booted him.
Oh, there's so many funny things.
Yeah, like, no, honestly, it could be done for assault. Like, that was like a proper whack.
Oh,
and I think he got away with it.
Oh my!
I think he got away with it.
What about in the Folkestone game yesterday?
Stop, man.
Oh my God! So I don't know if I'll be able to get it up because listen. This is my first time editing, but the striker for Folkestone is in the middle of these.
They would have seen it. They would have seen it for sure.
Not everyone, but a lot of
viral.
Yeah, but a lot of American viewers maybe wouldn't have seen it because it's an English thing.
Yeah, true.
But it's a center half from these 2-step 3 teams, or a center half and a goalkeeper with a striker in the middle of them, and then obviously the striker's on the other team.
They mocked it.
The Billericay center half and goalkeeper are playing piggy in the middle with the Folkestone forward. He wants the ball because there's 2 balls on the pitch and Folkestone's down. They're doing keepy uppies and playing it over this guy's head, and they do it about 3 times, and finally he just studs up the keeper, and the keeper he probably gets him, but he does go down. I can tell you what, he didn't need to go down.
No, he knows exactly what he's doing.
And the Folkestone striker shouts over, like stands over him, shouts in his face, picks up the ball, boots it off the pitch, complete head loss, and he gets a red card.
Yeah, great. I wonder where was Gav at this point? Hey, come on, man.
The absolute legend who we are still hoping to get on the pod one day.
He's never coming on the pod.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I have nothing but love for that man, but he was kind of moving crazy. Not
you
coming
can't
on
even
the pod.
contact him either. So like, I'd tell the viewers, the young viewers, to go and spam his Instagram or something. But my boy doesn't even have Instagram. my boy has nothing.
Wait, what does he have? He has TikTok.
He has TikTok.
Bro's only form of social media is TikTok. Yeah. So he'll come in with like the viral dances. You see him hitting dances in the changing room. Nah,
that's true. But he will not. He will not come on, and he'd be such a good guest.
Oh my god, some stories playing for England youth teams, sitting on the bench for Arsenal in the Champions League, playing against Robinho for Man City.
Yeah,
when he was with Arsenal,
but even
Brighton, Watford, like played for some big clubs.
Bro, I swear, it was Kyle Walker did a podcast like when we were listening to it over breakfast like a few months back, and even Kyle Walker, like, who did you play with growing up? Gavin Hoy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shout out my boy, man.
Well,
some career.
You know what's quite funny as well? His brother Justin, who had an unbelievable career, played over 50 matches for Arsenal, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was in the 30. He played a lot for Arsenal, had a big career at Middlesbrough as well. He played for FC Cincinnati, and he wore the same number as Ian. He wore number 32 for FC Cincinnati, and Ian Murphy, who we had on the pod. So if you haven't watched that episode, go back and watch it. But that was my roommate in university. They wear the same exact number. It's crazy, isn't it?
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, man. I think that's what we've covered, sort of
everything. Yeah, we'll talk more about this weekend once we get our boy
Tops
here.
This was sort of a catch-up episode. Like, we're trying to make do with what we've got at the moment. It is difficult. Like I said, we've had an absolute nightmare today. Completely my fault. So obviously, Sol had to go back to Bristol. So what we were hoping to do was obviously bang out a few episodes with him, but can't do it. At the moment, we're doing Zoom. Which does the job, but we understand as well it's not the best sort of audio quality, and sometimes we'll be talking over each other, or it'll cut out. There's been a few times in mine where the boys have slated my Wi-Fi, but we'll try and make it work, man. Like I said, this is it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah,
so we just gotta try and be consistent with it. Now that my boy's back, obviously from America, we'll be able to meet up easily. Like, it's just a 45-minute flight on a weekend or something. We'll bang out a few episodes, and man, if there's any sort of future content that you want to see, we've slacked off on the TikTok at the minute.
It's just too hard to make clips from the Zoom.
The Zoom. It doesn't really make sense to make TikTok clips from the Zoom podcast. I mean, we do talk about some cool stuff, but it doesn't really flow that well on a reel. And obviously I've stopped the sort of match day stuff at the minute. Obviously I just want to focus on us. There's only 7 games left, so it's a big 7 games.
Still in the FAI Cup, it's crunch time for you for sure.
So obviously I don't want it to come across as if my focus is on TikTok. Now I know that, well, I'd like to think that people don't think that, but obviously right now it's just about putting my energy into the next 7 games and seeing where that takes us. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll have some cool content coming out soon. You know what I really, really want to do in the future is collab with people.
100%.
Collab with people. And
we have so many ideas that have just been with the way things are. Sol going back to Bath, you going to Ireland, me being in the States, have just been kind of put on hold.
Yeah.
So it's great that I'm back over now. You're close. Like, we're on the same time zone, because doing the pod was a nightmare on the time change, because there were 5 hours of the day that they could do that I couldn't, because I'd be asleep. But I did offer to wake up at 5 a few times.
You did, to be fair.
And and then at night for me, you guys can't do it. So it was really difficult. But hey, that's in the past now, and hopefully I'm here for the long run, and we go from there.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Right. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed it. Please, like I said, come join us on this journey. Subscribe, whatever, share it. We're 150 away from getting 1,000 subscribers once we hit that, we start getting monetized, which means cha-ching, cha-ching.
Hey, I need that money.
So-
That bank account's on E.
You're damn right it's on E after the weekend I've just had. My bank account's on E.
That Uber back from London was crazy.
Bro, my boy shouting. My boy stopped off as well. I'm not going to say it.
We're going to talk about that in the next pod.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Right, guys, like I said, if you've enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow our social media, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah.
Peace.